Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is Drez.
I am Huck.
Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz is here. We're drinking beer. And a friendly reminder, if you want $1,000, text OCEAN, O-C-E-A-N, OCEAN to 95819.
I want $1,000.
Then I suggest you text the word OCEAN.
I already did. Can I text it twice? Can I text it like 3 times?
It's not going to give you any. It's not going to help you anymore. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Because
data and messaging rates may apply.
They may get, mad at me too. No, I put him at the bottom of the list, so I won't.
All right. So you just handed me a big ass bottle. Should I pour half of this in my mug,
If
or
you would
should
like.
But I also want some of that one. So maybe I should go like a little, or
Well, I'm leaving you some.
Okay.
Yeah, just go a little, and
All
we
right.
can post game with that.
Yeah, I'm going to pour a little more. But here's what you handed me from the Shenandoah Valley, Great Valley Farm Brewery. It is a barrel aged. I like the start of that. Belgian style. I'm liking it more.
What else?
Triple ale.
And that's whose favorite beer style?
Both of ours?
Yeah, I think.
Or what about quad though? Do you
No,
like a quad better?
I'd go barley wine
Over a quad?
Over both.
Over both.
I'm
Okay.
a big
not
fan
me.
of barley wines.
For me, I'm torn between triples and quads.
Okay, quads are a little too sweet for my taste.
I like it though.
That's good.
I do. Either way,
people are different.
Coming in at 9.2%. So obviously, that's what you get when you're getting one of these big Belgian triples.
So the Beer Bloggers Conference is all about Virginia beer this year, with the exception of a couple breweries that aren't in Virginia, but they're in the pregame. But I digress. So that beer is not going to be there, but it is a Virginia beer.
Yeah, I was going to say Shenandoah Valley.
I was on the Waynesboro tour, and this one was in Natural Bridge. I'd never seen it. Actually, I searched Google, and it wasn't there. So I zoomed in a little bit because I wanted to see what this one brewery in Stanton was, and it popped up. And it's a farm brewery. I'm like, I've never even heard of this thing. So I went there, and their beers were, I'm going to say, odd. Every beer had, like, whatever style it was just odd. And the guy's a wine.
Like all weird styles? Or
No,
like
the regular styles, but made in a weird way.
But
with weird
like
adjuncts.
a twist.
Yeah. Well, they aged it in a barrel of something you wouldn't normally age that beer in. And so I was like, this is so weird.
Yeah, but that's the kind of brewery I'd like to be at.
Okay.
That's where I'd like to go.
I wasn't loving it.
Really? Okay.
I don't know why. It wasn't bad. It was just, it was my first brewery of the day. Maybe I was hungover. Maybe my palate was not yet cleansed by that Hardy biscuit. And so, anyway, I walked out the door. I didn't give him a lot of love. I walked out the door and I saw this giant triple. And I said, you didn't tell me you had a triple. And they go, well, we're sorry, Huck. So I went back and bought the triple. And here it is. So
I'm glad you did. So you haven't had this?
No, at the Beer Bloggers Conference. At the Beer Bloggers Conference, we're going to celebrate Virginia beer because Virginia is for craft beer lovers.
It is.
And
it's Virginia Craft Beer Month.
Right. And we're going to celebrate a little Virginia craft beer right here, right now, while we're trying to promote the Beer Bloggers Conference. You can't go because you're not a beer blogger out there.
Sorry, but you can enjoy it vicariously through us.
Yes, you
we
can.
We will do the show, and I'm sure we'll be posting on social and stuff. Obviously, you got
a lot of people
got to blog it.
Yep, we'll be putting it up on social media, and then you look who's joining, who I'm friending. Go to Huck's Beer Buzz and see who's liking it this week, and then you're going to know people you should talk to and listen to because they know about beer.
There you go.
So I'm on another beer here. So on Wednesday night, some of us are getting on a bus, or Wednesday night, and we're going to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Do you know what's in Delaware? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's there?
I do.
What?
Well, I've been to Delaware a few times, and a Firefly Music Festival was what brings me there. But one of the things that I like is that one of the best breweries in the country is in Ye
What
Olde.
brewery is that?
It's something like a catfish butt or something.
No,
I can't remember.
No, Dogfish Head.
Oh, Dogfish Head.
So I'm drinking a Dogfish Head 120.
The 120, dude.
That's my first one this year. Not because of preference, just I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's around. I just hadn't really.
Well, it is around now. In fact, I had one of those when I was up in New York. I picked out my beer.
Where were you in New York? A really good bar?
Oh, actually, excuse me. I was in Jersey.
Oh, well, never mind.
So I was buying a bunch of booze, and then when I walked over to the counter, I saw that they had a bunch of 4-packs of the 120.
Yeah.
And you can get a 4-pack of the 120 for, I think it was $46.95.
That's about right.
And then, or you could buy a single beer for like $12.99. I was like, well, I'll just get one.
So you save 50 cents, but that's okay.
What a bargain.
It was. So that's what I'm drinking. So, and actually Sam's going to be one of our speakers. And I understand he's doing some kind of, I think it's this week before the conference, he's doing like a question and answer thing on the internet if you want to look that up and get involved. But we get to go up there and have dinner with him, take a tour of the brewery, fireside chat in the middle of the summer. That should be good.
And this is what? This is Wednesday? This is tomorrow?
Yeah, we're staying at the Dogfish Hotel.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to the brewery for dinner. You know, I understand he's got
a little jelly. I'm not going to be getting there till like late Wednesday or Thursday.
I understand he's got a boat that he rides you around in too, so we'll see.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to try to behave.
That sounds cool.
Huck's not known for that.
Well, I think at this point you're like seniority. You can get a free pass.
I get a lot of passes. I was cracking up. You know, I've really acted out. So Founders was giving us a tour with no beer, and I just complained the whole way. You know, I was posting stuff on the internet. But
they should know better.
Yeah, we were in. I'm trying to remember where. I want to say Tampa. They took us on a tour. They picked us up at noon, and at 1:30 we still hadn't had a beer. We went to a new brewery, but they didn't have any beer. I'm like, and I asked them before. I said, "These guys got a cooler full of beer or something, or should we get some?" They go, "Oh, I'm sure they'll have something." They didn't have anything. Like, hey guys, doing construction, you don't have a case of Budweiser in your cooler. Come on. I work construction, and it's like no. So anyway, I was like. I act up like that. But this thing's going to be tremendous. We're going to have a good time.
I'm really looking forward to it. So what else is on the agenda? What else am I in for?
Well, I'm not going to read you the agenda.
Yeah, don't read the agenda.
I'm wearing my sunglasses now.
What do I need to be ready for?
Okay,
what should I expect?
So Thursday, you're going to get there. They'll load us on a bus. We're going to go to some kind of party. It'll be a lot of beer, food, good beer, a lot of people, everybody trying to get to know each other. So then Friday morning, we'll get up. We'll all be hungover. We'll roll in there, and we'll go, why aren't there
How early Friday morning?
9.
Ugh.
And they're like, we'll be like, why isn't there any coffee? And so what I usually do is like roll in there and then I go
I
back
drink
out.
Coffee. I need like a coffee stout. That's what I'll need.
Well, we can have a cooler. We can work that out.
Yeah, we'll bring a cooler.
By that point, I'll have beer because I'll have been there, 2 days. So I will have 2 full days. So when you get there, I'll be there like the end of the second day. So we'll have
our reserves.
I will have a cooler full of beer at that point. And then we sit down and the keynotes. Hopefully, we're going to get her on the show. She's going to do something special with us see how well we can tell beers apart.
Yeah, I like that, like a blind tasting.
Blind tasting. I'm going to try to get. She's, Julia Hertz. She's in like one of the big dogs at the Brewers Association. I'm going to see if I can talk her into it. If she'll do that, that's going to be part of our show on Friday.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and so, but she'll give a state of the beer, and it's really cool. It talks all these statistics. And I remember the first in 2010. It's like there's 6,000 barrels of craft beer. Now there's like 1 billion barrels. Like, I don't know what she's going to tell us. Mm-hmm. And it's really interesting, and she has all the facts and figures, and she's going to put them up there. And she always likes to smoke a cigar with Huck later in the day. So it works out nicely. We're good friends. And then we're going to do that, and then we're going to break out in a couple sessions, usually learning how to blog or take pictures or, it'll be fun. And then usually we go to lunch somewhere, or they come in, they bring us beer and food, and we get to taste the beer and eat the food. And then the afternoon will be a couple more breakout sessions. And I don't know if, each day is different schedule, but basically you have 2 things each, 2 things in the morning, 2 things in the afternoon, a lunch and a dinner and maybe an after dinner party. And then we do they don't do it officially anymore, but it was called Night of Many Bottles, but it got out of hand.
So
basically everybody would bring beer from their hometown, and we would put it in those bus pans.
I was going to ask you about that, because I remember you telling me about that. So is that that's not?
Well,
people still do it. But
what happened? And not to be negative, Nelly, but there was a couple people, and there was guys. Women are not like this.
They wouldn't bring the good stuff.
Yeah, and then they take everybody's beer. And like one guy, like a month after the conference, posted, he was like a local guy. The only reason he's there because he didn't have to have a hotel room or anything.
They're the people that show up to a party and bring in a case of insert cheap-ass beer here, and then they just drink nothing but the good beer. Right,
that's my brother.
That's dirty.
I don't go there. But anyway, so he posted this post about all these beers he tasted and how good they were, and I just blew him out. Not just me. About 5 of us went, that's not really the intent. In the morning, like Sunday morning, if there's beers left from all the partying over the whole week, then they put them out on a table and they're free to go. But if the beer tasting where everybody brought their good stuff, just don't be stealing that beer.
Oh, so they're like just straight up walking away with it, not even drinking it
like,
there?
No, just grabbing it up.
First of all,
he had at least 44 beers. We counted them.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, 44 beers.
Oh, well, that's bad etiquette right there.
Yeah. But
I would never do that.
I'm not going to say that was in Tampa. But anyway, guy was kind of a jerk. But all in all, everybody's really nice. And everybody, like, there's like moments that you remember. And I know one Sunday morning session, we're all about just getting over our hangovers barely. And somebody reaches down in a cooler and pulls out 2 cans of Heady Topper and sets them on the table. Guy from New England. Guy from California looks at him and goes, reaches down a cooler and he brings out 2 bottles of Pliny the Elder and sets them next to him.
These trying to one up each other.
These are the 2 best IPAs in the country, arguably. But in any circle, they're going to be in anybody's top 10, both of them. And so, and the 8 of us at the table were all, veterans. And so somebody took a picture, maybe me, posted it up, and all of a sudden everybody in the room's looking at us. And say, the tweets are coming in. What are you going to do? Well, you know what we're going to do. We're going to have a contest. So somebody ran over and brought us, 16 fresh glasses, and we poured them all out and tasted them. And in the end, 2 people thought the Heady Topper was better, and 2 people thought the Pliny Elder was better, and 4 people thought they were both just really good.
Damn good beers. And you were one of the 4.
No, I was Heady Topper.
Oh, you were? You
and I just made a Heady Topper. It'll be coming out about the time we get back.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super stoked for it, man. And obviously, you'll find out more coming up on Friday and throughout the weekend, as we are going to be out there at the Beer Bloggers Conference. But in the meantime,
wait. First, I'm kind of the historian, so let me give you the rundown of where we've been.
Okay.
If we got time, do we have time for that, Dress?
Real quick.
Boulder, Colorado. We mentioned
that was the first one back in 2010.
Right, and I actually got to meet Dale from Dale's Pale Ale. I got to
your man crush.
I am, and Greg from Stone met him.
Yeah.
So, and he left. He quit doing things after that. Portland, Oregon, and Portland.
I've heard good things about Portland.
It's like Austin.
Did you have fun?
It's like Austin. Let's keep Portland weird. It's weird, but it was fun. They actually took us to a beer festival. Like we're on a bus riding around thinking we're going somewhere, and all of a sudden they load us off with VIP tags into a beer festival. That was a mistake on their part because the rest of the day was kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
So then we went to San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. Which stands for?
Whale something?
A whale's vagina.
I was going the other way with it. I was going to go with what you put in a whale's vagina.
We all know that San Diego translates.
So whale's vagina has good beer. Then we went to, of course, Asheville. And those of us here in this market, we know Asheville.
Asheville would have been a good time.
It was a good time. We should go back. Then we went to Indianapolis. Shock and awe. I'm like, Indianapolis? What? Oh, there's a place there called the Slippery Needle. Not only do they have good beer, they have great blues.
And they'll slip you the noodle if you drink too many.
And they probably have, I'm going to guess, they have like 10 breweries there that make great beer, but you'll never see it. And it's like, I asked them, can I get your beer? And they're like, no, we just sell everything we make right here. We sell it to Chicago, all of it. So we'll never see it. So you have to go to Chicago to get it. Boston. I'm out of order here, but that's okay. Boston, went to Boston. Harpoon.
Good old Beantown.
Sam Adams.
Yeah.
I've 3 times had a drink with Jim Cook, who's the owner of Sam Adams. 3 times. He's a good man. And they make really good beer in Boston, 200-some versions.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Like, people think of, I know there was that commercial about, like, how many beers do you think Sam Adams beers and distributes? And people are like, 12, 15, and it's like 65.
No, it's like 200 a year.
Yeah,
they make 200.
At least in the commercial, it said.
Yeah,
but
well, that's why they distribute.
But like probably distributed.
But the original factory just makes small batch stuff and sends around to all the local bars.
Sure,
you should go and have.
I'm sure there's good. That's good stuff. You said that's the biggest still independent craft brewery, right?
It's questionable now. Apparently, they might have outgrown it. We're gonna probably to talk about that this weekend. That might come
up this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So I just saw an article go by me the other day. So Tampa, unbelievably great town, but better than Tampa. I mean, Tampa was great, had a good time, but went to Clearwater Beach for a couple of days afterwards. Oh, my. If you get a chance to go there, head on down.
All right.
Good beer and great beach. Minneapolis? Minneapolis?
You really like looking at the beaches.
Yeah, the beaches. My room was right over the hot tub.
Ooh,
and swimming pool.
How convenient.
Yeah, with a deck. Thank you. And Minneapolis, then we went to... Grand Rapids as an after, and that was good too.
Yeah, you got to while you're up there.
And then this year,
Good old
Loudoun,
Commonwealth.
Virginia.
So here's the thing.
Loudoun, that's where we're going.
Yeah, Loudoun County. Like you hear that and you're just whatever. But I guess that's just up in kind of Northern Virginia. I mean, you're hitting a bunch of like big. I mean, you're saying Portland, Boulder, like big names, and it's like Loudoun.
Yeah.
Like, do you think Virginia is going to be able to live up to these other beer blogger?
Well, 2 letters.
Conferences?
2 letters. DC. That's really, and the fact
it
is
is essentially DC, I guess.
Right,
yeah.
and let me tell you that DC is one of 17 jurisdictions in the United States that basically has no rules about what kind of alcohol you can buy or sell or how you buy and sell it. So Virginia's not like that, but you drive 20 miles from where we're going to be, and you can get any beer you want, and that's how Dogfish Head, I think, got started. He drove a van to D.C. and sold his kegs.
I'm pretty sure there's another thing in D.C. that's that can fly these days, too.
Yeah, but you have to buy a T-shirt, I think. And you have to buy it at $4.20.
Oh, you might be right about that. Let's tap these beers. What do you say? How's the? Do I even need to ask?
You don't have to ask.
No.
I'm drinking the Dogfish Head 120, so it's getting a 5 because it is what it is. It's a 5.
It's always a 5. Now, here's the thing. I'm wondering how. I bet you're intrigued to try this.
I really want to try that. You look like you like it.
I do like it, man. This is everything that I like. It's all right. First of all, it's a triple, which is already.
What's the name of the brewery? I forgot already.
It says Great Valley Farm.
Great Valley Farm. It's
in
really
Shenandoah Valley.
Pretty nice.
Yeah,
nice place.
And
Not far
I
off
really
Interstate.
now I really want to go there because you're talking about all the
It's
odd
right
beers
off
that they
Natural
have.
Bridge where that diner is.
Yeah.
The Pink Cadillac. It's like 2 miles from
I've
there.
heard now that you mentioned that, I've heard of this brewery. Somebody else was telling me about this. That it's right there by the Natural Bridge.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was you that was telling me about
it was me.
a long time ago.
It
I don't
was
know.
me yesterday.
But all right, yeah, check it out. So obviously this is a triple, which I mean, I don't know if I've had a bad triple, to be honest with you. I'm trying to.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, they're always going to be good. You throw in that it's a barrel aged. Nothing wrong with that, man.
No.
This is such a good beer. I'm going to take one more sip to confirm, but I might do it.
That just shows you, 3 or 4 years ago I said Virginia didn't have
5.
that great a beer.
5.
Oh, we haven't done a 5.5 in a while.
Double 5s.
Oh my.
We might have a couple more 5s this weekend.
Yeah, I'm guaranteed. Guaranteed. I looked at the list of breweries.
It's going
and
to
you can look online. It's the Beer Bloggers Conference 2018, and they have the agenda. They have all the sponsors, all the beers.
And maybe you can be like Huck and write a couple blogs real quick and still get
better
into
hurry.
it.
I think they may have some space.
You might be able to. Who knows?
There's actually a general public price, but it's like 3 times what we pay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, I don't know. Check it out. Either way, I'm looking forward to doing just that this weekend. Huck, as always, man, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate the invite to the conference. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a hell of a weekend. Make sure you follow both of us, Huck's Beer Buzz on all the social, and, of course, 105.3 The Bear on all the social as well. We'll do the live show on Friday and then try to behave ourselves throughout the rest of the weekend. All right, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you in Loudoun come Thursday night.
Couple days. If I'm in the gutter, just drag me out.
All right, man. Well, safe travels tonight. Getting up there and enjoy your trip to Denver tomorrow.
Dover.
And, same thing.
Rehoboth.
Whatever. Either way, we're wrapping up the show. We're done. All right. Quick break. Back to the tunes here on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.